On the run, it's Young. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. As the tight end flexes out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Back to pass. It's Brown. Looking to make a big play downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Grab down the middle. It's Meadows. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. We'll give it to the running back. He's got the first and still going. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking to throw. It's Reed. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Breaking free at midfield. Full set of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Zone. It's Young. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Stopped right there at the line with no gain. The Aggies will crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
With the option keeper. A big gain for this Texas A&M quarterback. And reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others going back to Bucky Richardson. And how about Reggie McNeil? Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And here comes a deep shot. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
That's good for fighting Texas Aggies.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A great catch and run for 6.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up, and you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
And they tack on the extra point. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the return man runs out of bounds. Here comes the concerned so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Pulls it in. It's Meadows. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
They'll run it to the left. He breaks free. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off.
Catch made inside the 10. Tackle made quickly, but they're knocking on the door. Ball spotted at the 8. Design quarterback run. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Scanning the field. It's Brown. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Second down, we're going to throw it. On the run here. Let's it go. Catch is made along the sideline. He's forced out of bounds. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. Hot over the middle. It's Armstrong. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. Man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. And they'll go right back to him on first down. He's past the marker and still going. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Heading left after the handoff. Powers through. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Give it to the back again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On third and short, we try to pick it up on the ground. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Here's a great example of the back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Launching one to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Hey, the offense does their job of getting points on the board, score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. Chris, we got a tie game.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Offense scoring touchdowns their last possession. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Back to throw. It's Brown. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Why in the world did the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
Play action here on 1st down. Moves left out of the pocket. The tight end has got it. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's swarmed by the defense. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
This would be a big disappointment to get this starting field position and have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Reed. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the top T3. That's solid coverage. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receiver. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Quick throw complete to the tight end. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Looking downfield, it's Brown. Locates the tight end, it's complete. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. They try to sneak it for the 1st. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a 1st down for the offense.
On 1st down, it's play action. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. 2nd and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, tied. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air, it's Reed. Looking deep down the left side. Can't connect on the long pass. He caught it, but was out of bounds, so incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
It's a short completion of the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made, it's a short gain, well short of the marker. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, it's Reed. The pass rush closing in. Caught by the receiver. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. And the Aggies will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it on the left sideline for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here on fourth down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. Back in front in this shootout, 35-28. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. He's running out of time here. Hit as he released it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Back to throw. It's Reed. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pulls it in outside the 10. He's still running. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Turner looking to make a play here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Dropping back, it's Brown. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught at the 30, still running. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Gonna run it. It's Young. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. To throw, it's Brown. Caught quickly.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Now they're running on the toss. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Can you believe it? He's missed the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Screen to the wide receiver. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Aggies. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to pass. It's Brown. It's an out route. The catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him? And they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Little eye candy here from the offense in pre-snap motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. The receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Looking to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. And is intercepted. He's stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly.